In this video, we're going to be setting individual targets through the bottoms-up process. And the first step of this that I'm going to take in this video is to set a default target for all of the individuals on my particular sales team. So I've selected this AE East sales team over on the left side panel. I'm working under the Teams module in Fullcast. So within the hierarchy, I've expanded AE East, and I've gone into the target that I want to edit. And within the target details, I am now going to view this team. Now, this particular target has already gone through a top-down process. So there's already a quota that's been distributed down. And as a manager, what I'm doing right now is I'm going in and I'm looking at those targets that have been distributed down kind of equally, and I am editing them for my particular team. So I can see that my team members are here. This was excluded in the target setting because this particular role is the manager level role. So there isn't an individual target. So that is why it has the NAs in there. From this view, I'm going to click the three-dot actions menu up above, and I'm going to select rollup. I'm going to click use default target, expand goal. Now for each of these folks, I want to set a target, a default target of 3 million. So I'm going to go in here and I'm going to put 3 million. Under schedule, there's already been a parent seasonality schedule established during the top-down process. So I have the option of just selecting the parent schedule, which I'm going to go ahead and do. You can see it pops up here, confirm. And then at the moment, I can now go ahead and I can add a schedule adjustment. Now, under this adjustments section, when you expand it, this is where you can add in ramp profiles. So if there's new hires or there's anyone who is going to be on a ramp, you can add that information in here by selecting ramp profiles. Yes, use ramp profiles, confirm, click next. Because I'm making these adjustments after my fiscal year has already started, I am selecting to apply changes effective from an earlier month. This is optional, so depending on sort of what you're doing and the exercise you're doing, you may not use this, or you may change the month you're using this, you're applying your changes from. So that piece is not required to finish this process. You can go ahead and hit confirm. And now once that's run, you can see it's gone in and it's adjusted all of the quotas. Now, everyone here that was in this team was on a ramps profile. So it actually adjusted down. You can see that when I set the default, I set it for 3 million. But because of the ramp profiles that these folks were on, it actually adjusted those amounts down here. And so the entire thing you can see is kind of bathed in red at the moment. And if you scroll, if you kind of look up at the top here under the adjusted target and you hover on it, you'll see what the difference is exactly from the top-down target that I've been given. So if I'm being asked to stick to that 10 million, like that is my team number, I've taken this exercise, I've tried to apply a consistent default to everybody, but now I could go in and tweak this. So if there's folks on my team who are more seasoned, maybe they're a senior AE versus like a regular AE, and I need to give some people a bit more quota and some people a bit less. This is where I can now go in and make those adjustments from the default. So in particular, perhaps John here is he's a more senior AE, so I can go in and edit his target details. So we're going to do that in a second Loom video, but we've done the initial roll up here.